This is going to be very interesting, what I'm going to tell you. It's about the visa interview. Many people, when they apply for the diversity visa program and get selected, the bigger question is when will be my interview and how the interview will be alike. What the experience will be, because it will be your first time. The good news is the diversity visa program interview is the easiest visa interview you will ever have at the US Embassy. You might be surprised, why am I saying that way? Remember, majority of people have experience of what we call non-immigrant visa. The visas which you are given to come to the United States for the specified period of time, and then you expect to go back to your home country. In those types of visas, you are supposed to prove to the US Embassy that I have assets, I have attachments to my country, and I don't have any intention of staying to the United States. That's why many people are denied the visa, because they fail to establish or give the good reasons and the proof that they will be coming back to their home country after their studies, after their visit, after their whatever reason they want to visit the United States. But unlike those type of visas, this diversity visa program is what we call immigrant visa. You are coming to the United States to live on the permanent basis. You are coming to stay here forever. So you're not going to be asked a question about, do you love your country? Will you come back? There are no those kind of questions. They're not going to ask about the bank statement. They're not going to ask about you and the if you go there to the United States, do you have the invitation? They're not going to ask you those one, because the diversity visa program is a government-sponsored program. So it is already a government program. What they want are the following things. Number one, prove to them you are the one who applied for the diversity visa program. And there is one proof, is to have the passport you used to apply. If that expired, you have the expired passport and the new passport. You go with it. Number two, you have to prove that you are eligible. That means you are coming from a country which is eligible, from the country of birth. Number three, you need to prove that you meet the qualification of education. If you, by education, I've already talked about, you must have a minimum of high school education, or if you don't have a minimum of high school education, you need to have 2 years of qualifying work experience. And by education, we don't care about the grades. There is no instruction that you must pass this type of classes to be able to be given the visa. So if you meet those, you are good to go. You go there, the interview will be 3 minutes. If you have a family, maybe it will be 5 minutes. It will be a very short interview. In the interview, they ask those kind of things like, first of all, congratulations for being among the few people who have won the diversity visa lottery. And okay, did you apply? Blah, 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 blah. Show us the work experience or education you give to them. They see it's over. Where are you going? Oh, I'll be staying in New York, or I'll be staying in Philadelphia. Oh, so who is your host? Oh, where are you going to stay? I'm going to stay with this person. How do you know the person? Oh, this way. So what do you plan to do in the United States? Oh, maybe I'll go back to school. Or maybe I want just to continue with the job I'm going to do, like a banker, I'm going to do in the bank. Okay, congratulations, you have been given the visa. But if you have so many inconsistencies in your education or work experience, that will be the problem. So people are denied the visa because of the problem in education and work experience. That's all. I'll give another video or explanation the reasons why other people will be denied the visa despite of winning, but just the overall, that is about the visa interview, how long it will be. But again, remember, you have to pay $330 for the visa interview. That doesn't matter whether you are a child, whether you are adult, you have to pay the same amount. In the medical, for adult can pay $400 about, a child can pay about half of that. But in the visa, all have to pay $330 US cash on the day of the interview.